Hi guys, Carrie here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Thailand souvenir haul of sorts. So basically I just wanted to make a video showcasing all of my favorite things that I bought from Thailand, my souvenirs, my memorabilia, such and such. And so basically before I even left, I knew that I only wanted to collect a few things that I would really cherish rather than buying like keychains and shot glasses and stupid things like that. No offense if you collect those. But for me, those are not things that I know that I would keep in the long term. So today I'm going to be showing to you a few things that I got just for fun and then some things that I kept that I know I'm going to be keeping forever. So let's just get to it. So to start, I'll start with something like stupid and random. These shorts, ta-da! They're so cute. They're super lightweight cotton and then the fabric is so cute. I bought these as pajama shorts when I got there. I'm gonna leave these elephants up because they're so cute. When I realized I had not packed enough pajamas, I ended up buying these, and they were about 200 baht, which is not very much money, probably like a few bucks for US. But joke on me because I can't fit into these. They're actually really tiny. And so now they're just like little souvenir shorts that I have. Maybe one day I can fit into them. And then of course I end up buying sunglasses. So these are the fake Ray-Bans I bought. I call them Fay-Bans. I think a lot of people do. But they're actually really perfect. I mean, I bought these and I wore them all the time. I ended up losing the sunglasses that I actually bought. Look, you can I have my phone balanced on a chair and that's really funny. You can see it. But so I ended up buying these because I needed them for one, because I ended up losing the sunglasses that I brought. And I believe that these are about $3 to $5 US, about 300 baht or so, depending if you can negotiate well while you're over there. But when I first purchased them, they had a really beautiful blue sheen to them, like a coat. And that's lost a little bit. Obviously, they're not super well made, so you need to be careful with them. But holy moly, these are the bomb. And I actually bought these in yellow, and temporarily I have lost them, so I'll see if I find them. So another fun thing that I bought was tons of food. So on the way home, I ended up buying at the airport actually a bunch of duty-free foods and everything. And because I had a ton of leftover money that I didn't end up spending, which is really stupid on my part. But so I ended up buying a bunch of food, some curries, a bunch of snacks to bring home for my family, and a bunch of things like that, because why not? And this is really, really good. And I'm not sure if they sell this in the States or not, this brand, but it's fantastic. It's so good. And it's definitely something like fun that you can bring for your friends. So I gave these away as gifts, things like that. I don't know, just because it's really fun. Like, my friends love Thai food anyway, so it was like a really cute thing. And it's sort of like family tradition of mine that you bring a bunch of food home so that people can like try the snacks and things like that. So I kind of wanted to like keep with my family tradition a little bit. So that's cool. And then I actually bought these and I restole them as a gift for my mom. I just bought these wooden like salad tossers, whatever. Because again, it's kind of like an inside joke. My mom has tons of things from like overseas, from Costa Rica, from Africa, from China, and she always used to purchase like things like this, like utensils or bowls. Unfortunately, I was traveling with a backpack only, so I had no space to bring anything like like big items like a bowl or teapots or anything cool. So instead I bought this. But it's cool, it's a good purchase, and I know that they're gonna last forever, so it's kind of fun. And so another thing that I had purchased was this thing. So this is just a little flower clay pot. It's just like a little decoration, but he's so cute, and I just thought he could sit on my desk or something. It's like a little egg. I don't know, I just like him. I purchased this bracelet. There was like a really boutique-y little shop at where the full moon party is, and it's just really pretty. I ended up breaking it because I'm an idiot, and I was wearing it a lot, and that's what you get. But it's pretty, I like it, I love it. From the same store actually is this dress. So this is my favorite dress ever. I bought this as a nightgown actually because it's pretty much completely see-through. But it is so nice. It's like 100% cotton. So I actually ended up wearing it as like a dress, not just as a nightie with like obviously clothes underneath it. But this is, I wish I would have bought so many more of these because it is so nicely made. It's just, it was worth the money then, because like at the time you're trying to get used to the currency difference. So I was like, oh man, like that's so much money. It was like 1,200 baht or whatever. That's like $40 US. But at the time, well, I don't know for sure, but anyway, at the time it seemed like a lot of money for the currency, so I was kind of feeling really cheap, which I really regret being so cheap on my trip. I wish I would have literally bought 5 more of these in different colors because I love it so much, and I wore it all the time. My favorite dress, I love this. So I bought this. This is a little ankle bracelet, and I wanted something that I could buy and wear there to like kind of be a part of the memories. I mean, like it's all rusted now and I'll never wear it again, but I like it because it's like actually been soaked in all the water at the ocean, yada yada, sentimental things. There's that. And okay, so now on to my actual like real true keepsakes that I wanted to get. So a few things are on the Krabi Island, I ended up buying these. So we went to a night market, and the night market was really fun. They have tons of things for sale, and someone was sitting there hand painting all of these. And it's something pretty enough and colorful enough where I'll actually use it as decoration. It's not something that I'm just gonna be like, oh, okay, and throw it on the ground like I did with everything else. But yeah, so I love these. So another thing that I ended up getting was this bracelet. It just is a reminder of such the contrast, because when we got to China, we had just spent so much time in Thailand and it was so blue and beautiful and like vibrant looking. So then when we got to Beijing and we're walking around the streets, it was actually really depressing because it was just super gray. Everything is cement, all the trees were dead, just like a really dreary kind of day in the city, just like tons of clouds and everything. And so it just kind of reminds me of like whenever I can look at it now, because the stones are really gray, that it's just like a gray feeling that I had there, and it's actually like a really happy thing. So when I look at it, I immediately am like, oh, that was my day in Beijing, like that's what that was. And so I love it for that reason. And then my mom's is similar, but I bought her turquoise stones for Thailand because my mom has been to China, but she has never been there. So it was kind of like, I wanted to get her something like me so we could match. Cute. And so this is also one of my favorite things that I got because, so my friend actually got me this bracelet, and I love it so much for a few different reasons. So along my trip, I'll come back to this. So my goal was to collect one shell or one piece of coral from each beach. Obviously dead coral, I'm not gonna go steal anything living or anything like that. But so from each beach, I collected one piece of coral. They're all white, they all match, but I know specifically like which place that this guy's from, which one this was from, like what we were doing that day, because I like them because they actually mean something. It's not just like, oh, I collected like 20 million shells. It's like each one I had to take care of and make sure that like they were safe on the way home and travel with them. And they're each a little bit different because of just like the texture of the sand, where they were from. But so that was like my thing. And so at all the beaches we went to, at all the different islands, I would look for like my one favorite piece of coral to remember that day by, or remember that trip or the beach or whatever. So my friend, when we were actually shopping, we found this, and I love it so much because it looks like all the pieces of coral that I was collecting, because it looks like little shells, and it was the only one like it, so it was kind of cute. It was like super cheap. I mean, it wasn't expensive, but it's my favorite because I can't obviously have my shells with me, so then when I wear this, I can look down and be like, oh, like I love that. And then like the little bell reminds me of the ankle bracelet, so then it's kind of like a bunch of different souvenirs all in one. So I really like this one. Also this shirt, hey, I got this from there, from the night market as well. Lastly, I have this book, and this is my favorite as well because I made sure to keep all of my receipts from Starbucks or from the stores or restaurants, or like all of our tickets to go on the different boats and ships and the different ferries. And I know like in 20 years this would be really cool because I won't remember how much everything was, like just examples of the days and the times, and just like really cool because it were things that we were actually doing. They're not just pieces of paper. So then I've just nicely put them in these the souvenir book. I have like a picture of our Pictionary that we played like on the plane right there. So just like things like this, I would so recommend much more than just wasting your time buying cheap stuff just for the sake of buying things. But things like this that only you purchased, that only you experienced, these are the things that you want to keep. And obviously with that, the best souvenir that I had was taking videos and taking photos. And even though it's super annoying in the moment, because like you want to be experiencing everything as it comes, like you don't want to be focused on your phone, if you can find the balance of I'm going to videotape but not pay attention, or snap a few photos or whatever, or if you are Snapchatting, save them to your memories. Because my video, like my Thailand trailer video, is one of my absolute favorite things I have ever, and they're things that I literally could never replace. So if I could recommend one thing, it would be to really plan out ahead of time the things that you want to make important on your trip, whether it's collecting one shell a piece, whether it's one piece of art, whether it's one type of photo from each location. My two friends, they didn't even hardly buy anything. They literally just took photos or did certain things in certain areas that they could remember. Because at the end of the day, like those are the things that are actually going to matter to you, and there's no reason to waste your time buying souvenirs or things that aren't going to mean anything in even a month or 2 years or whatever. So that's my only tip of advice. But speaking of buying things, my last thing that I want to show you guys are my favorite ever earrings that I bought. So I bartered these down from a woman who owned a store, but they're real pearl earrings. They're huge and they're beautiful, and I wear them all of the time now. I love them. But yeah, so that is my trip from Thailand haul. That is my souvenir haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments or whatever, leave them down below. I'd be happy to share the locations and prices of the things that I bought if you're interested. And yeah, I hope that you have a chance to go, and I hope that wherever you guys do travel, that you get to have some good souvenirs and keep some good memories. So anyway, thanks for watching. This was super long, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.